This is a message as an answer to Julie Fisher. I know you're trying to bring my solace from the stage. I've chosen Ruby Young and Wen Yang because these are really very quality people. I know they're not German, and I know whom you've chosen, but unfortunately you're trying to make the music German. Unfortunately, this is my music, Julie, for sure. It's me who's the composer of Anna Frank. It's these are all songs created firsthand for myself, not for Thomas Weinberger. It's created not for Anna Chekhov. It's also not created for Thomas Hampson or for anybody else in the world. It is created by me for myself because I'm fed up with Babino Cara, because I'm fed up with Lauretta e La Bohème e the Traviata. I'm fed up with all of that. So I am somebody who's writing a lot of diaries and who's also writing musical diaries. So all these songs are musical diary of mine. It's my diary. This is my diary of my travelings, and this is what I'm writing about, and this is why I'm singing it, because this is my diary. So this is primarily absolutely not for you. You have to comprehend that. This is not for you. This is not for Germans. This is only for me. This is me like Edith Piaf is writing songs for herself, or Marguerite Monod is writing for herself. This is like Adele is writing for herself. I'm a soloist and I'm writing for myself. It's not for German culture. It's not for Germany. It's not for Munich. It is for me, for myself. I'm an out of Munich musician. I'm not interested to be in Munich, and I'm not interested to be in Germany. So, primarily, number one, you are all out because this is not for you. Are you coming so far? So, I hope you are understanding what I'm talking about. Because you offended me in such a manner by taking away my child and by raping me, and I got all my inner organs replaced without any need at all, without any notice, and I was a test person for a lot of medical treatment without any permission. So you offended me physically and emotionally so much. Since 20 years you offended me. I am not indicted to Munich. I'm only indicted in terms of offending, actually back. I have a right to offend Munich and Germany in the next 20 years without any permission asked. So I am right here while offending Munich because this is what you deserved. So this music is written for me, for myself, by myself, and not for Germans. I hope you're getting so far. It's not for you, for sure, and it's not for German musicians. It is written for me as a soloist. Period. Further on, I don't want to have this nationalistic position of yours here, saying this Germans are gonna be on stage because this is the stage of Germany or of Munich. It doesn't matter. So if your views on life of musicians are so of such a fascistic manner, and I know your behavior, and I saw your interviews about that years ago, and I know your dealings with the people who are studying, and you're pushing everyone down who is firstly Julia, who is a good musician and who is a great musician, who is not a German by birth. You're pushing everybody down. So you're trying to push down some people from Asia who are just much better than German musicians. If you're thinking in these terms, you have to stay in Munich, you have to stay in Germany, never travel the world, and everybody who is a soloist from this and that country, they should be allowed to perform as a soloist in their home countries. So everyone who is a Canada soloist on violin should be performing with the Canada orchestras, and everyone who is a Russian soloist on violin should be singing Russian and performing. Instead of that, you are breaking the rules and you are bringing the problems of Germany into the orchestras of the entire world. May you stay in Germany because you're a particular expensive product and you're too expensive. At the same time, there are people which are much better than you, who are playing in Asia, for example, or in Russia, and they are just not able to get abroad because in these countries to get a work visa for different for being on stage somewhere in Europe or in North America is really very tough and complicated. You don't know various things, how complicated a life can be if you're really living in Russia or in Korea, or you might be living in even in Africa and be a very talented violin player and never got on stage anywhere in your world. So I would like to warn you that this narcissistic position of your life, thinking that Germany got it for Germans, is ruining the entire musical business. Because as it is, if this is the way you're following, stay in Germany, never play abroad ever. And then it is according to your plan, Germans are allowed to play in Germany and Chinese musicians are going to be playing in China. But do not go anywhere, don't you dare to rape the ears of people abroad with your German player, because trust me, you're by far not the best violin player in the world, and there are people which are much better sitting next to you in the orchestra and they are not able to stay to see themselves as soloists just because they're from different countries. I would like to give Moon Young-oh and Gui Young a chance to perform on stage because they deserve it, because they're better soloists than, for example, Thomas Hohenberger, who is just, in German terms, says grottenschlecht, and they are just much better and they deserve to be on stage of a very beautiful theater for my music because I studied with them together and because it is composed by me and I have a right to choose my soloist, and I'm going for these two people. Goodbye.